The old bridge arched over the moonlit river, cloaked in mist and legend. Locals called it Moonstone Bridge, a name whispered with reverence and hope. They spoke of its mystical ability to draw together destined souls. Those meant to find love on its weathered stones would feel an inexplicable pull, a whisper on the wind urging them towards their fate. Generations shared tales of lovers united, their destinies intertwined under the bridge's watchful gaze. It was a place of magic, where the veil between chance and destiny thinned, and hearts found their way home. Amara lived in a world of color and light. Her canvases, splashed with vibrant hues, reflected the beauty she saw in everything around her. Elliot, a writer, found solace in the quiet rhythm of words, weaving tales that danced on the page. He lived in a world built of ink and imagination, each sentence a brushstroke on the canvas of his mind. They existed miles apart, their paths seemingly destined to never cross. Yet the Moonstone Bridge, a silent guardian of fate, had other plans. Drawn by an unseen force, Amara found herself standing on the Moonstone Bridge. The air thrummed with an unfamiliar energy. She spotted a lone figure leaning against the railing, gazing at the swirling river. Elliot, lost in thought, sensed her presence before he saw her. Their eyes met, a spark of recognition igniting in their depths. Curiosity bloomed, drawing them together like moths to a flame. Their first conversation flowed as effortlessly as the river below, their words painting pictures in each other's minds. Their initial encounter blossomed into a daily ritual. They met on the bridge, drawn together by an invisible thread of connection. Beneath the shade of a weeping willow, they shared their dreams. Amara spoke of her art, the way colors sang to her soul. Elliot, captivated by her passion, wove her words into his stories, his pen breathing life into her vibrant descriptions. She, in turn, found inspiration in his tales, her brushstrokes echoing the emotions he painted with words. Their creativity intertwined, a beautiful tapestry woven from shared passions and whispered secrets.
The package arrived on a bleak December evening. Amara held her breath, recognizing Elliot's familiar handwriting. Inside, nestled beside a worn copy of Wuthering Heights, was a letter. He was coming home. He wanted to see her. Elliot proposed they meet at the bridge, their bridge, in the spring. Amara traced the inscription inside the book. Some love stories never end. Memories flooded back, vivid and bittersweet. The bridge had been their sanctuary, a silent witness to their childhood dreams and young love. Years had passed. Seasons had changed, and life had taken them on different paths. Yet Elliot's words sparked a flicker of hope in her heart. The long winter seemed less daunting, the wait for spring suddenly bearable. Each falling snowflake whispered of their reunion, of a love that time could not erase. As winter's grip loosened, Amara felt a change within herself. Hope blossomed, mirroring the vibrant colors emerging in nature. She reread Elliot's letter every day, each word etching a path toward their reunion. Amara spent hours at the bridge, watching the river flow. It mirrored her own journey, sometimes turbulent, sometimes calm, but always moving forward. She remembered their shared laughter, their whispered secrets, their promises etched onto the weathered wood. With each passing day, she felt a renewed sense of self. It was as if Elliot's return had awakened a dormant part of her soul. Spring arrived, painting the landscape with vibrant hues, reflecting the anticipation blooming in her heart. The air hung heavy with the scent of blooming lilacs. Amara stood at their spot, a familiar ache in her heart. Then she saw him, Elliot, a little older, a little wiser, but with the same warmth in his eyes. Time seemed to stand still as their eyes met across the bridge. Words weren't necessary. Their shared history spoke volumes. He smiled, that familiar, heart-stopping smile. "You came," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. "I never left," she replied, her voice barely audible above the rushing river. As they met in the middle of the bridge, their hands instinctively reached for each other. The years melted away and it felt like they were young again. their love a timeless melody playing in the spring air. The bridge, once a symbol of their bittersweet parting, now represented a new beginning. They spent hours that day talking, laughing, rediscovering the love that had never truly faded. Elliot confessed that Wuthering Heights reminded him of their love, passionate and enduring. They decided to rebuild their lives together, their bond strengthened by time and distance. Years later, they stood hand in hand on that same bridge, exchanging vows under a canopy of autumn leaves. The bridge, a silent witness to their love story, stood as a testament to their enduring bond. Their love story, like the river, flowed on, a testament to the enduring power of true connection. The bridge, forever etched in their hearts, would always be their sanctuary, a reminder that some loves, like theirs, truly were timeless.